Hey y'all, welcome back to Living in Stars Tarot. I figured I'd do something a little different today. I hope y'all having a blessed day. Before I get really going and forget what I'm doing. Y'all, I've been away, but in a positive way. I've been being good, staying blessed and highly favored. Wish the same for you guys too. Life has been lifing in a positive way. A lot of changes, a lot of spiritual movement. Lots of spiritual movement in a positive way. But before we get really going here, I asked the Holy Spirit to come into this place, come into my vessel. I asked that the Most High Creator to protect me and my viewer with the highest white light. I asked my ancestors to please help me as I channel this message and bring forth some positive energy and information that people need to know that come across this video. I also asked the Divine Creator, anybody sending me the evil eye, to return the sender, okay? Tenfold in the Holy Spirit. Limiting Stars Tarot. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for everything that I have and everything that I have coming to me that's of positivity, love, light, full of life's miracles and little blessings. Anyway, so as of for me, I personally have been chilling like a villain, Mac living, something, chilling like a princess, not a villain. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for all your gifts. Thank you, Lord, for the joy and the lessons. Yeah, send negative energy back to return the sender. Yeah, y'all, I've been living. I hope everything is well with you guys. Also, I hope creation has been creating for you. I hope the blessings have been blessing. Okay? See the star on the bottom, peeking its way in. Love that for you. Good positive energy. Good positive energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for protecting us as we channel through these messages. And give us some guidance on what we need to know. What we need to know and how do we best protect ourselves in this upcoming month of freaking August. Let's check the energies and see what's coming toward all of us. Remember, energy is fluid. It could be you, me, somebody you know. And, you know, story time. There was a reading I caught wind of, and it really was telling me about a conversation I was set to have nearly a day in advance with a friend who really did have that very same conversation. So trust and believe, if this wasn't if it's energetically not vibing with you, doesn't mean that it's not vibe with somebody you know. So it's very possible that you could end up having this conversation, or whatever you hear right now could come up again in some kind of way around somebody you know. So just be knowing. I don't know why, but I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles. I saw the star. We have a card on the floor, and it's the Hangman. In the reverse, someone is resistant to change, indecision, feeling stubborn. Who's feeling stubborn? Who's feeling stubborn about what? Why are you feeling stubborn? This energy, it's water sign energy. Number 12. Well, let me tell y'all how that applies to me. The number 12, I'm born on the 12th day. See what I'm saying? So, what am I, since I feel the energy right for me, what am I feeling resistant to? What kind of change am I feeling resistant to? That's how you read something like yourself. You read who you are. Oh, the devil. Six of Pentacles. High Priestess in reverse. Queen. Queen of Cups. Okay, so what do we got here? Someone's feeling resistant to change. Queen of Cups. Sitting in some real emotional, stable energy. obviously not willing to get off balance with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody is not quite feeling that generosity necessary, because the generosity of Six of Pentacles is generous and not so generous at the same time, because people are asking for something. They're groveling at the feet of someone, begging for something. So that don't feel very generous to me. If you have to beg, then it's probably not worth it. It's probably not for you. Okay? And then we have the Devil energy. Okay? Addiction, materialism. And then we have deception, confusion, High Priestess in reverse, lack of understanding, hidden agendas. So someone around you or around someone you know has put you in this resistance, in this delay. All that giving nature that you have, that Queen of Cups, that nice cup full of just milk and honey you have, you're not willing to part ways with it as they may want you to. You sitting in Six of Pentacles energy, you have clarity, you have the ability to share, you have everything that they want, but you got Devil energy in here. You're untrusting. You're not feeling what they feeling, or feeling what they dropping, if you understand what I'm trying to say. You're not feeling what they dropping. You feel like there's deception afoot. That's one way to put it, right? You saying it's fuckery afoot around here, and I'm not giving up no grounds for fuckery. As you should. As you should. I agree. Keep your peace, because your peace is valuable. Peace is everything. So, what is this Devil energy, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors of the highest white light? What is this hope, this Devil energy after the collective? Oh, I saw it. It was intended. You saw it flick, and then I tried to separate the cards, and then it flicked again. It slid itself at the bottom. It is the Three of Swords. Of course it is. It's a heartbreak. It's emotional pain. Some kind of loss, grief. What about this Three of Hearts? Three of Swords, Lord. Three of Hearts. Somebody tried to put you in a Ten of Swords energy. They left you in a wounded soldier energy. So you got a Ten of Swords, which is like just the worst level of betrayal, or the highest level of betrayal that somebody made you suffer in this Three of Hearts, this Devil energy. Whoever the y'all can, you know, put yourselves where you belong, but it definitely feels like some kind of masculine energy here, some kind of power struggle. And it could be a feminine energy, it could be a masculine energy. It's either or. Put yourself where you fit, you know. But this energy left you in this place of begging for love, and you was like, yeah, I'm done with it. But that being said, you can see the Devil energy of this person, and when you recognize you're seeing this level of Devil energy in them, you reverse priestess that ass. You was like, yeah, I am not gonna give to deception and a lie. And your Three of Swords came from the experience of this person. Then you Ten of Swords, it was too much to get through as it is. A Ten of Swords meaning this is a heavy burden. This betrayal cut deep, okay? You felt that to your core. And then you went from there to Nine of Wands. It took so much strength out of you to repair from that. That's why you like, I see you. And I'm not playing that dumbass game no more. No new level for you. You're rejecting this energy. You're like, no second chances is what you're giving. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for this information. You're not giving up second chances. What is it that this energy wants from the collective that's watching? What is it that this energy wants? They feeling trapped and in prison. Eight of Swords. They feeling trapped and imprisoned by you, or by this lack of your opening up to them again. Ain't that funny? If somebody had enough, you had enough being misused and abused, the Devil energy, and now they feeling trapped in their own head and mind because you won't open up again. Ain't that some shit? Knight of Wands. They feeling impulsive as hell. They feel like if they just come and love on you just right, they come and bring that certain kind of energy that you used to respond to. They feel like if they do that just right, then you will open back up again, not knowing that you are over it. You're past it. You're not willing to become the high priestess energy in their life again. You don't want to. You're protecting. You're self-loving. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting yourself against the tyranny. Like, you better, because you were in a Ten of Swords at one point. And if you looking at this and it's resonating with you, you better protect yourself. You better protect yourself against all odds. Protect yourself, because this is someone who knows. I feel like they know exactly why you're not playing with them. Do this person know? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. They know how nurturing. They know how abundant you are. And that fell right on the High Priestess in reverse. They know exactly who you are. They know exactly who you are. Fell in the upright. They know you the nurturing queen. You're the mother energy. You're the goddess energy. A great lover. A protector, okay? Somebody very practical. Very generous, okay? They know that you have that type of energy. And yet they still play with your energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nay. Okay, so what? They know that you have this energy and they want a piece of it. Why? Why they want to come back playing? Nobody's playing that play in my face game. The days is over. Holy Spirit, what is this about? What do they want with the collective? They know that she's the high priestess. They want to give you a pentacle. They want to prove they got discipline, they got hard work, they can change. No. They want a Sun with the 5 of Swords. You was the sun. You was the sun. You was the joy in their life. And without you, they're in conflict with self. They're in conflict with self over coming back in your life. 7 of Cups. They're in conflict with self on whether to come back in your life or to walk away. Yep, I couldn't even get it out fast enough. 7 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. They're trying to discern, should they be walking away? Should they be moving on? Have they done enough damage to you? 10 of Swords. Have they done enough that you willingness? Are you still the same person you was? That's the better question. Are you still the same foolish young lady, young man you was? Are you the type that like still self-sabotaging? Because they're seeing that you're not. They're seeing that you're not in that dreamy ass state no more. You're not in there fantasizing, trying to make something a reality that isn't a reality. Hold on, y'all, I'm thirsty. I shaved my head, my hair growing back. They recognize this. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Repeating number 8 and 9. 9 is completion. Okay? And 8 is balance, baby. You're in balance. They are not. You're in synchronicity with self. You're letting grow. You're letting go. You're learning how to move forward. They're in a tough position because they don't know how to let go and move forward. All right, we got some reverse. Let's go into, I want to pick another deck. Because this person, you're in this high priestess energy. They know you're a nurturer. They played with you. You don't need me to tell you. This is just confirmation. Remember, tarot is a tool. It is a tool to be used as confirmation. It's not a decision-making tool because the energy is transferable. It's movable. It's, you know, it's all over at any given point. This person can change their mind. You can change their mind. And I mean, like that, the cards change. So the fact that I say you're not going backwards, if you determine to yourself that you don't mind going back, repeating a lesson, by all means, go ahead. by all means, learn what you hadn't learned. This is training ground 101. If you need to go back and repeat that lesson just to figure it out, figure out whether that was for you or not, I say go off. But personally, I don't think you need to do that. Holy Spirit, help me out with what this information, what this energy is. What is this energy wanting you to know about this scenario? You know, truth be told, everybody getting tired of hearing love messages. I know I am. I'm like, can one of my exes stop playing in my energy and let the universe spend time in my money? You know what I mean? What is it that this energy wants you to know that you don't already know? They're escaping their perspective. What they should be learning, they're not learning. So if you're wondering if your absence is triggering some interpersonal growth on this person, no, they're blocking it still. They're in a position where they want what they want from you, and they're not willing to make any changes, okay? They're not willing to make any changes. They are wanting you because they want you to obey. Feel that? Can you feel that energy? They want you to be obedient. They want you to get off your horse. Because in their mind, I heard high horse. They want you to get off your high horse. You're not on a high horse. You're over here cutting ass and taking names later. You're not over here repeating the same trauma. Your intuition is on fire. And I say keep it going. It's going to be to your personal benefit. Only you. And I grabbed it upside down, so I'm going to take it in reverse. It is not just you. It could be a shitstorm coming down tower for them, that at this point in life, that's how much of their own karma is starting to catch up with them, that you may not even be the only masculine or feminine energy that is sort of like walking away from them at this point in life. And whenever someone is, look, memories, whenever a tower like that coming about, where you outgrow the situation, you outgrow the old you into the new you. And so this is causing them to probably have more issues with other karmic energies around them, where you wasn't probably karmic to them, but they was most certainly karmic to you. So now they're starting to receive their own karma. And in while they're receiving their karma, you're gaining peace. You're getting peace, love. You're finding the beauty in life again. You're finding the beauty in life. You're starting to balance. Like, your heart chakra is alive and well. They are feeling broken and pain. I mean, this broken and pain, this fell right on intuition and only you. It just plopped right there. So this is their energy, not your energy. Sorrow and apology. That's how they want to apologize for what they've done. But, you know, what is an apology if you don't mean it? You know, you're just saying something open-hearted. You are, in fact, an open-hearted energy, and they are bluffing and pretending to be in that energy. Do not fall for that trap. What is it that the collective need to know about this situation? They have cloudy judgment. Sideways, cloudy judgment. Sideways, cloudy judgment. I would not play with that energy. This is the kind of energy where you pray to your ancestors, you pray to God, you ask God for resistance, honey. You ask God for resistance. You pray to keep you strong, sir, ma'am. You ain't got time, because you're healing. You ain't got time. If you go back, you setting yourself up. This person is escaping their perspective. They're not trying to use their intuition, and most certainly bluffing. And it's not just you. And whatever pain and brokenness they feeling is from looking at their own shadow, their own mirror. Your absence is allowing them to face the mirror. You have to remain gone. Like, you remember the saying, if you love something, then you'll let it go. If you really love this individual, let them go. The apology is in them learning how to do better. They really want to apologize to you about the sorrow they caused you. Let them look in that mirror and let them learn how to grow. Let them learn how to achieve mastery of self, because that's the key here. All of us, distance, fell right on cloudy judgment and bluffing. Distance. You need to allow this person, in order for you to keep healing, you need to keep your distance. And in order for them to begin to heal, they need to keep their distance. You get what I'm trying to say? The only way to protect, trapped, stuck, tied down. They ain't shit trapped about them, but that mindset. Okay? You're not trapped. Keep healing. That's the key here. Hopeless. And nobody hopeless. They not hopeless. They hopeless if they don't want to look in that mirror and do that shadow work. Because you obviously have been doing yours. And they on that memories, but they can keep that. Because memories is at the bottom of this deck and it's back. They hopelessly stuck in the memory of you. That's not your problem, though. That's not your problem. Past life and commitment. That's something they were unwilling to give you. That commitment was something they was unwilling to give you. And I'm going to give you a quick, because I'm running up on 22 minutes. I'm going to give you a quick idea of what I believe past life is. Past life to me is, if you ask me about who I was in 2022, I'm a different person from 2022 to 2025. The woman I was in the girl to the woman, you know what I mean? The girl that was in 2004 doesn't exist today, except fragmented pieces of her. Small pieces of her still exist, like my core values. They small, but they big. But the reality is, that's my past life. In a past life of yours, you was committed to this person. In your past life, you're no longer there. You have gotten distance from this individual. You're receiving healing from this individual, and you're learning resistance of this individual. And because of that, your beautiful heart is beginning to open, and it's beginning to have peace and joy and love. And you got to keep it that way. You got to protect yourself from people. And sometimes, and not sometimes, honestly, this is the, like, love relationships are the worst, because that's the person you're supposed to not have to feel all of that intensity, need of being under protection or whatever. But a lot of times, this is the very space you need to learn protections about even better. Says the lady who's saying that, who had to learn the same thing. Sometimes, majority of the time, you can't let your guard down with someone until they prove that they're worthy of your trust, they're worthy of your love, and the value of what you know you bring toward them. So, that being said, yeah, in a past life, this person was a lot of things to you, but they are not that anymore. Your life has evolved. Their life is evolving. It is time for them to walk into their new evolution. Whether they want to or not is besides the point. This is the new timeline. If you haven't heard it, this is the new timeline. We're now in a new timeline. If you're fortunate enough to be in the process of healing right now, you are one of the fortunate ones who have walked away, because this is the year of the 9. This is the year of completion. If you're fortunate enough to have wrapped something up during 2025, you are most certainly healing. You are most certainly running in the right circle right now with your life and what it is that you're trying to get out of it. What are you trying to grow with? In order to do that, you got to wrap some things up. And yeah, sometimes it means losing some people you really had a lot of high hope in. You really believed in all the good things, and you saw a lot of potential in there. But potential ain't evidence, baby. That's dreams hoped for. Not every dream's going to come to fruition. Not every plant you plant is going to bring forth fruit. Sorry. Some trees don't. And sometimes you got to know when to let go. This is the season to show you. If you don't know how to let go, this is how you do. Wrap that shit up. Let's end that war and let's move forward. Let's start moving toward the right direction. Holy Spirit, if you would, please help me give the collective piece of advice for this situation. You're moving on to calmer waters. Okay? 6 of Swords. Reverse Magician card. Just know, this person would love, while they know you moving on to calmer waters. They see you leaving. Okay? You, if it's a relationship with children involved, they see you're moving to calmer waters. You tucked your tail, you dealt with your losses, you counted your losses, and you said, okay, now's the time to heal. I'm done. I've done enough. I've experienced enough. I'm ready to heal. This person is coming around with the worst energy. They're coming with trickery. and nothing but deception to deceive you from your own personal celebration, okay? Your own personal victory, because this is about self-growth. Merging your past with your present and in your future. This is about you achieving the things that you were trying to achieve. If you go back to that crap, you are going into deception, and you can kiss your celebration 3 cups goodbye. Okay? I don't want to be rude. I don't want to scare you, but I'm just being real with you. Don't pick up that phone. Don't call him or her. Leave them people alone. Let them heal. They're not going to heal. If they were going to heal and learn how to love you better, don't you think that would happen while y'all was in a relationship? Just saying. No hate. No hate. You know? We listen. We don't judge. We give advice. And we move forward. So my advice, stay going. Stay moving ahead. It's calmer waters, baby. You almost there. Leave the trickery in the past, okay? Let that deception that they trying to throw that magic over your eyes, trying to throw that wool over you, let that shit fly, okay? Because you're heading toward community, your creativity, the life of abundance that you was looking and set to have. It is on its way, but you have to believe. Now, thank you, Holy Spirit, for allowing us to sit here and have this little conversation, this little TED Talk. I appreciate you guys for sitting out here with Lemon Stars Tarot. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I cannot say that enough. Love, light, tarot talk whenever we can. I appreciate you guys. Have a great and blessed day, morning, night. Whenever you see this message, just remember, stay up. If you stay ready, you never got to get ready. Praise God.